welcome to Tamara's Lunchbox, Monday edition, Monday after Thanksgiving. I'm sad about that too. I enjoyed my 4 days off. I would like more. It was a really nice time, and I was sad to see it end. But all good things must come to an end, right? Yeah, I don't like it either. Okay, let me show you what I have first. I think I have 2 end pieces. Oh well. These are cream cheese bars. They are delicious. They are simple, but they are delicious. And I'm going to show you my, remember this is my Thanksgiving edition. So let me show you my pasta salad first. Then I have some turkey. Then I have my marshmallows melted, but I have some sweet potato casserole, but you can see my marshmallows, but they melted and they had a little bit of brown on them. They were perfect, but they have melted since I put them in the microwave. They look pretty good for it, done that. And green beans and corn. So this is, now of course I had more than this at Thanksgiving, and I'm not gonna be able to hold these, so I'm gonna come down and take it like that. There we go. That should be enough. Yeah, I had more than this, but I don't have enough containers, and I couldn't get any more in my lunchbox. So I just had to bring what I could. So that's what I did. We also had ham, macaroni and cheese. I don't have any dressing. Golly, I forgot my dressing. We had that. A green bean casserole, mashed potatoes, and croissants. That's what we had. So it was very tasty. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? You have lots of good food? I hope so. I enjoy cooking at Thanksgiving. I like making meals like that. I make me a little guide, a little timeline to make sure I don't miss anything and make sure it's all done on time. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But yeah, I enjoy making big meals. It's fun to me. And the family time is nice. I enjoy that. I told the kids, I said, I'll make you a holiday guide notebook with all the recipes and everything I do for the different holidays. That way you'll always have it. I started doing that guide 2015. Yeah, it was 2015. I made that. Brian had knee surgery that year. And so we done Thanksgiving at our house so he wouldn't have to travel. Wouldn't have to go anywhere. He could just be there because he was really not supposed to be up on the leg at all, even though he was. And I had to have certain things done because I was having to pick up the kids, take them back. It was a mess, but that was okay. But that way I was able to keep up with what I needed to make, what I've already made, that kind of thing. That's why I've done it. It kept me on task. And I've been using it ever since. I just update it every year as to what we have that year. If we change anything, add something, leave something out, you know, all that. Update my timeline. Because some things you can make ahead of time and some things you can't. But the things that you can, it makes it easier. And like the sweet potato casserole, I made everything but the marshmallows. I made it, put it in the refrigerator, and then I cooked it on Saturday. I made it Friday. And then when it was time to cook it, I cook it before, it has to cook like 30 minutes and then you put marshmallows on it. So, well, I made that part and then I just cooked it for the 30 minutes and then added my marshmallows. So it was done. So you don't have so much to do on the day of. Because I get it. That's a lot of cooking. But if you can make stuff the day before, it'll help. And this year, I just used me an orange highlighter and marked it off. So it gets down to those final minutes where you're doing everything, trying to get it all out. The kids are like, have you done this? Have you done this? I was like, yep, marked it off. So they helped me. Oh, and I finished July with the temperature blanket. It's so pretty. I love those colors. I wish it could have been those colors all along. That would have been very pretty. This 11 minutes, so I'm going to eat my cream cheese. I want y'all to see that. The lady I work with found the recipe years and years ago. And every time we used to have a snack day, she was like, I don't know what to bring. I was like, cream cheese bars. You're bringing cream cheese bars. But, let me get this one, give you an up close. That's what the inside looks like. Side, and then here's the top. So let me show you, or tell you, how they're made. You take you need 2 tubes of croissant rolls. These are the original. Next time, I'm probably going to use the butter recipe. Or butter, whatever it says on it. But then you lay 1 tube out in a 9x13 pan. I'm going to try this. Then this filling. 2 blocks of cream cheese. Softened. 2 cups of sugar. And a teaspoon of vanilla flavored. You mix all that until it's that creamy. Okay? You spread that mixture on top of that first layer of croissants. And if you have, you know, the croissants have those separated points. Try and mash those together. Try and make it a sheet. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you just use the sheet? They make croissant sheets. It don't taste the same. Nope, it does not taste the same. We've done it, and neither one of us liked it, so she went back to using just the regular croissants. All right, so you spread that mixture on top. Get it as smooth as you can. Then layer your other tube of croissant rolls on top. And try and get it to get in that pan. Sometimes you can stretch them out and they're longer than your 9x13 pan, but try and scrunch them together so they'll go in there. But keep them together, don't separate them. Then you melt a stick of butter. Melt it completely. Then pour that on top of that croissant topping. Then your topping is cinnamon and sugar. You can mix them. If all you have is cinnamon and sugar, just make it equal parts. Or get the cinnamon sugar mixture in the seasonings and then just sprinkle it all on top till you coat it. So you can tell that's coated with that. Then bake it in a 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes, depending on how quick your oven cooks. But that's what you're looking for, is just that top. Because you can see my bottom is brown too. So, I did mine 30 minutes. Pull it out of the oven. Let them sit. Leave them alone. Let them cool. Put them in the refrigerator. They need to get refrigerated. They need to be cold before you do anything else. That's typically going to be overnight. So, put them in there and leave them alone. Next day, get them out and cut them into squares. Big squares, little squares, it doesn't matter. Just even squares. And then you can pull them out of your pan. And I put them in separate bowls because we had them two different places. So I had them already separated. But if you got a bowl big enough, put them all in at one bowl. Be fine. And then enjoy. And be ready to hand out the recipe. Because they're that good. But it's a very light. It's not rich. It's not, cheesecakes can be potent sometimes. That's not the case with this. Very light, very easy taste. Just good. So, I need to make them again and do a video on what I need to do. But, okay. That's all I have. I finished my whole plate this time. I didn't even save my dessert. All right. I hope y'all have a great rest of your Monday. Thank you for joining me for Tamara's Lunchbox. Thank you for being here. And I hope you enjoyed your holiday. And we got Christmas coming up now. So, it's Christmas time. And now nobody can tell me it's too early. They can get called up to me now. All right. Y'all have a great rest of your day. May the peace of the Lord be with you until I see you again, and take care. And y'all have a good one.